Aryna Sabalenka versus Elena Rybakina, the blockbuster final of the WTA Finals for 2025. And both players haven't lost a match so far in this tournament. Rybakina entered the tournament as a number 6 seed and would take on Anisimova in her first match. There's no problem getting through in straight, 6-3, 6-1. In her second match, she'd take on Swiatek, who she'd lost her last 4 matches to. And after dropping the first set, she'd fight back to win, 3-6, 6-1, 6-love. In her final match, she was supposed to play Keys, but unfortunately Keys pulled out, so Alexandrova took her place. But again, no problem for Rybakina getting through in straights, 6-4, 6-4 to advance to the semi-finals with a 3-0 unbeaten record. In the semi-finals, Rybakina would take on Pegula, the 5th seed. And this was a battle. After dropping the first set, she'd fight back to win, 4-6, 6-4, 6-3 to advance to the final. Sabalenka entered the tournament as the number 1 seed and would take on Paolini in the first match. There's no problem getting through in straights, 6-3, 6-1. In her second match, she'd take on Pegula. This was a battle. After dropping the second set, she'd fight back to win, 6-4, 2-6, 6-3. In her final match, she'd take on Coco Gauff, who she hadn't played since the French Open final, which of course she'd lost in dramatic fashion. And after a close first set, she'd get through in straights, 7-6, 6-2 to top the group, undefeated, and make the semi-finals. In the semi-finals, Sabalenka would take on Anisimova, the 4th seed, who she had some battles with this year in the Grand Slams. And this is no different. After splitting the first 2 sets, Sabalenka would win in 3, 6-3, 3-6, 6-3 to advance to the final. These two have played 13 times before, with Sabalenka leading 8-5 in the head-to-head, including a match in Wuhan, where Sabalenka got the straight sets win, but there was a straight sets win in Cincinnati just before the US Open that Rybakina won, and of course that epic in Berlin this year, where both players had match points. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this match actually plays out, considering it's been so up and down and so, massive swings in their last few matchups. If Rybakina's going to win this one, she needs to serve well, but also needs that shoulder to be okay. We saw it as a little bit of a problem in that first set against Pegula, and she kind of looked like it was going to be a really big problem throughout the match, but luckily it kind of settled down. But that shoulder is an issue, so she needs to get off a good start, but she also needs to serve well and push Sabalenka around the court. If Sabalenka's going to win this one, she needs to obviously serve well, but also maybe bully Rybakina a little bit and push her around the court and make her move and really put some pressure on that shoulder. It seemed like the forehand was the thing that was being affected by the shoulder the most, so maybe target the forehand if she's going to get this win. Great way to finish the WTA season. It's been such an amazing year, but I have to go with Sabalenka in 3 sets. I reckon she might just outlast Rybakina, and that shoulder is such a problem, it seems. And against someone like Sabalenka, who's going to be really, really big hitting, I think it's going to be a bigger problem than it was against Pegula. But let me know in the comments below who's going to win this one.